What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Sketch and welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing good on this Monday afternoon, and I just wanted to make a little video for you guys because I've been seeing some interesting developments with the one-hit wonder. I guess you can call them several hit wonders. I guess he had a few other tracks that weren't as big, but Turn My Swag On and all that kind of shit. Of course, I'm talking about Soulja Boy. Oh my goodness. Where do we even begin with the fiasco Homeboy is cooked up this time? First he's beefing people over the internet, trying to say he's gonna like box somebody, then bails on the match. I think it was like Chris Brown or something. But either way, also enjoy the Saw gameplay in the background. This is the game I got Diamond Camo with, went 39-5. But that's not what I'm gonna talk about today. So back to the matter at hand. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is on record, as I remember seeing this dude on G4 way back in the day, saying, like, I guess like playing Halo 3, saying he was like super about Halo back in like the OG Xbox 360 days, and that's cool. You know, I'm not gonna knock him for that. Like, that's cool. I honestly, back in the day, I would have never thought Soulja Boy would be a gamer, but even so, good on you, man. Good on you. However, as of lately, he's had a Twitter campaign and also numerous other campaigns and also things you can find at his website, Soulja Watch. Dude's pretty much doing everything now, apparently. But the funny thing is, like, Homeboy's trying to make game consoles. And he didn't make just one. At this point, as of the day of this recording, he's made 4 different consoles. Yes, like, I repeat, he's made 4 of these motherfuckers in the course of a few months, but he's not making them. He's buying them from Chinese knockoff companies that make things you find in the dollar store, basically. Not the official licensed ones, but the other ones, like the 3,000 plus in one kind of deals. Homeboy put out 4 of these, basically, and dude, I wish I were making this up, but this shit is actually real. But you can only find them on the website for now. But even still, like, this isn't gonna last long, I can tell you that much already, because I'm gonna get to the really funny part about this in just a minute. So for $75 plus shipping, you can get the retro Soulja Boy Mini, which looks like a Game Boy Color. I can only imagine how many pirated ROMs are on that. You can get the OG Soulja Game console for $200, marked down to $150 for a limited time. This is the one that has 3,000 plus ROMs and looks like an Xbox One S, but it looks super bobo. Imagine you can probably just break the fucking thing just with pure thought alone. And you got the Soulja Game handheld for $114. This is the one that looks like pretty much like a Nintendo DS cut in half. And then you got the creme de la creme, man. The Soulja Game Fuse for $640, but also for a limited time only. Jump on it while it's hot. I'm telling you, you can get this thing for $399.99. What a deal. But here's the thing about these, all 4 of these consoles, pretty much all these games, since they're pretty much like emulator consoles, these game consoles, have a bunch of games built into them. And I don't know if dude was familiar with the real big campaign that Nintendo's been having, pretty much striking any site that's got their ROMs in any way, shape, or form into, like, basically oblivion. Just strike them off the internet, but also hit them with a real heavy fee. Because, you know, especially right now, like, Nintendo's out here crushing it. But Nintendo's like Big Worm. He ain't playing by his fucking money. Not at all. And basically what Soulja Boy has done here oh so brilliantly, I don't know if he did this shit on purpose, but he's claiming all up and down on his Twitter and everything else that this is 100% legit, which it isn't. The amount of ROMs that he has on there that are Nintendo properties is staggering, like, across the board on all of these consoles so far. Aside from just the other companies that he has games that are being represented on, like PlayStation, SNK, Neo Geo, like, pretty much he's got a bunch of stuff on here that probably shouldn't have, because I know, like, just to get the licensing on a lot of these things, good luck on that. I don't think you have enough cash to really make that shit happen, but one can dream. I mean, he's got residuals from crank that and kiss me through the phone, all that kind of shit. I imagine he's probably doing okay. But even still, man, this is hilarious because dude is like now he's trying to start an esports team on top of this, and he's really trying to become a spearhead in the field of gaming. But I don't think it's gonna be in the way he's really trying to do it, because Nintendo already contacted his ass. Reggie turns up at your house. Hey, Soulja Boy, who's about to get sued by Nintendo? You! And no, really, they ain't playing. Like, Nintendo is not playing. I imagine as soon as there's honestly the amount of videos and articles that came out about this as soon as it happened is insane. Like, within about a week and a half, you got hundreds of videos at least. You have several dozen articles that are all saying it's like, yeah, Soulja Boy's trying to do this. But we're gonna see what happens. Honestly, I imagine as soon as Nintendo caught wind of that shit, man, I imagine their legal team probably got like the biggest bonk on probably ever. Because, whew, man, Nintendo legal about to super sub that bank account, homie, with all them legal fees. Because Soulja Boy about to be in trouble, dude. But it also gets, the plot still thickens even more, because Nintendo's, as I said, they've contacted him. They're like, bruh, I don't like what you're doing, but also due to the pretty much the let's see, what was this? Pretty much the big federal crime that he's committed now on several accounts. He's violated the Trademark Counterfeiting Act. That's the main one. He is basically just like blown to pieces as far as violations, and Nintendo's already threatening like 10 plus years at the Club Fed, man. They're trying to throw him in prison over this one, like legitimately 10 plus, possibly, alongside like probably the, oh my god, like who knows how many, several $million in fines with each individual trademark. This is just the Nintendo side. You can only imagine what would happen if Sega, Sony, SNK, all the rest of these like console developers and manufacturers, along with software manufacturers, I can only imagine if they caught wind of this too and want to follow suit. Because Love ROMs had Nintendo stuff on their site, and they got touched for $12 million, and that was a husband and wife that are just basically just people that wanted to put up video games on the internet, and Nintendo touched them for $12 million. And those are just regular people. So with Soulja Boy, woo, like I imagine somebody at Nintendo has heard Crank That before, and I imagine probably someone on that staff has probably seen your ridiculous videos on the internet with you just walking around with a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of gold on and shit. I imagine the first thing Nintendo Legal thought was, oh, we're about to make some sick ass games right now because Soulja Boy's about to pay for all of them. So I thought this shit was hilarious because I don't know what this dude was thinking. I imagine people probably reached out and probably tried to tell him, it's like, hey man, maybe you don't want to do this. But man, seeing about to be Soulja Boy in prison, it's like telling him about like how Nintendo fucking ruined his fucking banks, pretty much ruined the shit out of him. Because I do not see this working out well for him. Even if you have a badass lawyer, like literally the fact that you have your name attached to this and you're selling it no less. Love ROMs was giving it away, and they got hit for $12 million. He's fucking selling it. So, we'll see what happens. But if you made it this far, thanks again for checking out the video. Hope you guys are having a good one. See ya.